Hello and welcome to PSM Speak. The Employees Provident Fund Organization has at last issued the circular, the much awaited circular on the implementation of the Supreme Court's judgment. Supreme Court's judgment dated 4 November 2022, in which it said that it should be implemented, a part of it, within 4 months. So that 4 months is coming to a close in another 10-12 days. Today it is already 20 February 2023. It was this afternoon that the Employees Provident Fund Organization has released its circular, and by the time you are watching this video, it may be 21st February. So this is February month and 7-8 days plus 2-3 days, 3rd or 4th March. That is within 10-12 days towards the fag end of the Supreme Court's deadline that the circular has come. At least it has come now. Some of the management, in fact, who felt a bit responsible to their employees, who were also worried that the circular was not coming, the deadline is fast approaching, and they have taken initiative before the Provident Fund Organization issuing its circular, and they started taking the options of their employees. At least I know one organization in Hyderabad, the Enadu, has issued a circular seeking the options from the employees before the Provident Fund Organization circular. Of course, I think unfortunately the Provident Fund Organization will prescribe its own format for exercising options. So the employees, whoever have given, I should clarify, might have to give their option once again on the format prescribed by the Provident Fund Organization. Okay, leaving this fact here, let us go into the details of this circular. Not too much complicated things like the particular sections of the act or the scheme or the provisions. In fact, I have explained to you the Supreme Court judgment in detail, the R.C. Gupta case, and also I have presented a video on questions and answers, all the possible questions that you might require to get answers to. So I am not repeating all those things and just going into this circular. The essential part of it, sans technicalities and jargon, I want to explain in such terms as could be understood by anybody. So the guidelines part, after describing the background in which the Provident Fund Organization is giving the circular, their head office, like para 44.3 and para 44.4, read with para 5 of Supreme Court's order, the Employees Provident Fund Organization circular clearly describes the eligibility condition for those exercising option to seek higher pension, higher than the statutory ceiling. It says there are two parts in the para which explains on the eligibility. It says those who did not exercise their option under para 11.3, which simply means under pre-revised scheme, the scheme existing prior to 2014. Those who did not exercise their option, although they had contributed on higher than the statutory ceiling of 5,000 rupees and 6,500 rupees, they paid employees and employers' contribution on higher salaries, but they did not exercise their option. Such of the people are eligible. But those who did exercise their option under the old scheme, that is para 11.3, and continued in service on 1 September 2014 and after, but did not exercise their option as per para 11.4 in the revised scheme, when the ceiling was revised from 6,500 to 15,000 rupees. Yes, they exercised their option, before 2014 did not exercise their option, subsequently under the revised scheme they are not eligible. I repeat, those who did not exercise their option before 2014 continued are eligible to exercise their option, but those who did exercise under old scheme but did not exercise under the revised scheme are not eligible. I am not saying that this is correct, incorrect, legal or wrong interpretation. I just want to explain what exactly this circular contains to the extent that is relevant to the employees who are supposed to exercise their option, the Provident Fund members. Now, it has further clarified who should submit their option, to whom should they submit the option. The employees together with their employers should submit the option. Joint option under para 11.3 and para 11.4 to the regional office of the Provident Fund organization. 1. Then who exactly employees, which employees? Who contributed under para 26.6 of EPF on salary exceeding statutory ceiling, which means those who contributed this para 26.6 is Employees Provident Fund scheme, which allows contributions over and above the ceiling. So those who had contributed, both employees and employers, above 5,000, above 6,500. This is another condition. And the third, those who did not exercise joint option under para 11.3 pre-amended scheme, just repetition. And those who are the Provident Fund members and those who are the Provident Fund members prior to 1st September 2014 and continued on 1st September 2014 or after. These are the conditions and they should exercise joint option. They should submit their option to the Employees Provident Fund organization's regional office. Now this circular details the manner how to apply. This is listed under paragraph 6. There are 7 points we see under this. 1. The option should be exercised in the manner and in the form as prescribed, specified by the Commissioner. The eligible have to exercise their options on the format prescribed by the Provident Fund Commissioner. In the beginning, we have seen some employers who took some initiative to obtain the options. Now they would become redundant and they are supposed to submit their fresh options on the format specified by the Provident Fund Commissioner. This is what we can understand by this. Then the joint option will contain the disclaimer and declarations. These will be specified in the format by the Provident Fund Commissioner. And now certain undertakings for the adjustment out of Provident Fund to Employees Pension Fund wherever required as per the scheme. And then point 4, the transfer from the exempted Provident Fund trust to the pension fund. Those details are there, how they have got to do the exempted, unexempted, what are they. I have explained in my previous videos. I am giving link to all other videos below. Please watch them also. And then the rest of the employees, all the unexempted, they need to refund the requisite employer share with interest as per para 60 of EPS scheme 1952. Don't worry, this para 60 of EPF scheme 1952 is paying interest to the Employees Provident Fund members on their deposits with the Employees Provident Fund organization. If the employer share pertaining to this pension related sum given back to the employees, they are required to give back to the provident fund organization together with the interest that they have taken and the principal sum also. So that is what this directive implies. And the employees provident fund organization, they have specified here, are going to issue another circular detailing the method of depositing the money due from the employees and the method of computation and on related matters. Now the point 7 seeks the proof of remittance on higher salaries. We have seen the conditions that one to seek eligibility should have contributed provident fund on the actual salaries which are higher than the statutory ceiling of 5,000 rupees and 6,500. So they need to show the proof, supposed to submit these details to the employees provident fund organization. However, the option is a joint option of employees and employers. Of course, the circular also details on the procedure the employees provident fund organization is going to follow after the submission of option forms by the eligible employees, the members of the employees provident fund and the pension scheme, how it will process and all that. Thank you so much for watching this video so patiently. Please do subscribe to this channel. It is free, and thank you very much.